Good evening, everyone. Sorry, I'm I'm talking to people about chemicals and liquids and stuff like that for the resin printer. So, sorry. Thanks for the follow, Anth. Wow. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I think we've just had 30 follows. Yeah, that could get annoying for a second. Give me 1 second just to switch that off. We had this before, didn't we? I can't find how to turn it off. Alert box. Let me just turn that off for a minute while that's going through all of these people that I can't see that have followed, but meant to have followed. So, hi Commander X, hi Ulfric, good to hear you're feeling better. Some bits and pieces have gone out for you today, I think. Yes. Hi Peapod. Peapod's James, isn't it? Peapod Junior, James, yes. Hi Foxy, sorry I disappeared. There's pod peas and pea pod. I keep getting you. Yeah. Pea pod is James. Pod peas is Dan. Hi Dale. Dale. Me. Smog Monster. I don't know some of these. There's lots of new names coming at me. Hi, okay. Not sure who Jinky is. Flaky Pastries. Definitely Paul. Hi, Paul. Yeah, yeah. At least you get the real names. I need to sort more stuff out for that. And thanks, Ben, for the help with the chemically stuff. Right. Sorry about that. Tonight we've got a couple of bits and pieces. I've got some Stormtroopers on the table to paint. Jake, that's it. So I've got a box full of figures, Jake. What address do you want me to send them to get painted? I've got bikes and scouts and a Vader somewhere over there. So that's what's on the table this morning. Oh, how the irony. You know, Dale's sat there peeing himself so he can't type at the moment. And I've just knocked the camera and everything went shaky. Oh, after talking about it all day as well. There you go, no more adverts for you. Run an advert. He's the one that usually remembers to run an advert. Yes, you do have to send them back. Ooh. Hype train incoming. That's new. I don't know what happened there. Oh, hype train. Hype conductor. I don't know, you've managed to trigger something. You're the one that's meant to know all of this stuff. Hi, Deadstay. Thanks for the sub, and thanks for the sub as well, Foxy. That's absolutely brilliant. No more adverts for you. I think it's only a 30-second advert that people get on that. You did a thing, apparently. Okay, mate. I may be interested because I've got a little backlog. Joe, Seb's just messaged, said he's done the thing. Okay. God, I have not stopped today. It's been hectic.
Are you having a laugh?
Just ignore her. She doesn't know what.
All you've done is talk all day.
Yeah, all I've done is talk today. Sorted stuff out. Get the printers up and running. So the printers. Oh, a hype train timer. Yep, it's got 4 minutes left. So we've been doing some bits and pieces on the resin printer. I'll do a quick show and tell of these bits first before I start doing any work. So I know Ulfric's going to love these. These are Space Marine shoulder pads, and they are Space Wolfies. That's what they all say.
Tell Tim it's work, thanks.
He's not on the straight. I'll message him in a minute. Saves me typing. I've also done my Red Scorpions version of them as well. So these are just some little tests as while I was running some resin out of the tank. The good little bits between jobs, obviously, just something to stick on, and it means I can paint some Space Wolves. Thank you, Pod Peas. Hype trains going again. I have no idea. Level 1 completed. It's doing more things. We've done level 1. What does level 1 do? Have you resubbed, Joe?
No.
I think it looks like everyone's resubbing, so it's probably about that time. If you do it in the next 15 minutes, 4 minutes, we'll get some sort of hype train reaction. So cool. So, oh, there's a card here. Does anyone remember this card? There's got to be some people that remember this card. If I did that, do people remember this card? Whoa! It is Expose. Get the kids out. It's an amazing card. So everyone gets to see it once more. And look, I'd even zoomed in preparation.
Says I've got 5 days remaining.
Oh well. So, Nerf Herder, one of the greatest charity events. Love doing that. You owe me for the third. You have to zoom. Oh, sorry.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is that better for you, Dale? I don't know why I'm doing it for Dale. Dave's got an A4 poster in his bedroom of it. Anyway, we'll save everyone from that. Unless people get rowdy on the stream, I can always put that on and annoy them. Boom, or boobs. Moobs. Right, so first things first tonight, giveaways. We have the giveaway. We have, thank you Steve that donated while I wasn't looking. We have usual giveaway, tier 1, 2 and 3. 2 minutes left on the hype train. So, I don't think donations help on that. Hype. So tonight's is very much thanks to Kate, fully modded lighting again. So we have for tonight's giveaway is 3 packs. So 3 auctions. 3. Oh yes, there's shiny in there. So again, 3 raffle prizes today. So the raffle prizes for today are one of Kay's Mines, Devices and Bombs cheater cards. They're a really nice plastic card. Another one of the Darth Vader dual-sided cards to keep a bit of Imperial in there. Then we have, for the Legion players, a Rebel Officer. Really nice artwork on that. And then the upgrade of the DH-447 Sniper, or, to sneak a little bit more Imperial in, the DLT-19X Sniper card. So, that is terrorists, burn them all, yeah. We've got to get them in there now and again. We get bored if it's just us Imperials all the time. So, 3 sets of them. All you have to do is follow and have enough. Thank you for the sub, Smog Monster. Ooh, the Sniper is nice. Let me just have a quick look to see what I've set the giveaway to for tonight. Not start. So it is. It's 100 points a ticket. Sorry, 100 credits a ticket. Yep. You've received a level 1 hype train emote. Choo choo chimp. Cool. Right. You might already have credits. If you type in !points, it will go. Yeah. The bot seems to have disappeared. There we go, guys. Sorry about that. I think it's something to do with that spam that we got at the start. We get 20 or 30 random names, and it crashes the bot. And I've just looked there. We've had no new followers today, but 30 new followers on that, apparently. Yeah, no real new followers. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'll have a word with Streamlabs. They seem to be quite talkative at the moment. So, 100 points a ticket, and that will win you any one of them, if you're lucky enough. Alert box is back on, and not problems. If you are a sub, that will give you a freebie if you win a raffle. So if you were in one of these and you're a subscriber, you will get Kazunda, and that is the Fireball card. So technically, everyone could win one. If you donated tonight, and then this is a bit of a special one, we have some... No, just for that. We have the stealth device card from the regionals, and it's the credit card version. So if you've donated tonight, I will also give you one of them if you win the raffle, and we do have 3 of them just in case. So the stealth device is pretty nice. They're a nice piece of X-Wing history. So yes, that'll be later on. Round about 8:30 we do the stream, the giveaway. So a couple of people again have been asking. I was going to do these fellas on the live stream from start to finish, but I've actually realised that there is a massive amount of drying time involved with them. So while we're sat around, I'm going to explain and hopefully have enough juice left in that, and some blue roll, because this bit gets messy. So I know some of you have seen it, but we have a video of how to do Stormtroopers on YouTube. But the simple way we start them out is I use my airbrush and I do a white primer over the model, clean them all up, white primer top and bottom. Thank you, Craig, for the like. If I do miss anything, I know I missed a couple of comments from you last week, Craig. Hiya, Phil. I do apologise because I don't have everything open at the same time. It's not easy. So in this jar I have a big I don't think. Thank you for the donation, Foxy. Well, that brush needs cleaning or needs making into a new one. So yeah, we just use the white primer. In the past, I've gloss varnished them at this point. This time I'm not, because I just feel it didn't work as well last time, so I want to do these without. These pot holders are amazing. Hold the lid, hold the pot. So, white primer. Now this is 3X's Null oil, but the Null oil has been watered down by 1 part Null to 3 parts Lamium medium, so it's a very watered down, muted version. So a black glove, because this does get messy. And again, it's just the quick tabletop way of getting Stormtroopers done. Put some on my palette, so now you can see why I've put the so the quicker you can get it splodged all over, and that is a technical term, splodging. Yeah, I'm sure I know someone who's doing them for sale at the moment. Should have said when you were around. I haven't got any printed at the moment, so it will probably have to be a fresh print run, and I'll do some. Maybe some for the stream giveaway. I'll admit it's not my design. The design was posted on Thingiverse. The only problem with it is the design that we used, the first one, and I did it for a couple of mates. When I printed them out and you spun that round, well, I'd be rich. Yeah, the back just kept snapping off, so we've done some updates on it ourselves, and basically we've filled the holes in, which were the weak spots, and also put a strengthening bar up the back. As you can just see, that's then we've not had an issue. It is more filament, but it's a higher quality finish and product and stuff like that. All the holes filled in, gave it a lot of strength, but just not enough for the back. So how do? Good. Busy. A lot busier than should be humanly possible. At least at the moment we've got no gaming time. So obviously I'm actually doing this is an actual commission for a core set. So this is a full core set that we're doing at the moment. Hopefully this should be done just after the weekend with some expedient perseverance, and there's just a lot of it to do. Yes, it's 75% lamium medium. So it is very watered down, but if you just use water for it, it tends to split and look horrible. It then still stains everything, but doesn't go into the... Yeah, Rebels as well. I've cheated on the Rebels, Joe. I've got a friend helping me. I literally, and Joe's going to sit there laughing if she's upstairs. I just don't have the time. So my friend's doing the Rebel side of it for me. Obviously being paid for his work. And it's just a case of being so busy with... Obviously we've got the printer farm running. New print stuff coming off. The resin printer. We're back using a resin printer again. I know we've had a couple of months off. When I sold the other one, it wasn't my intention to get another one, but we just got so many requests of bits and pieces to do, and then personal things for... what's that game called? Fallout, Wasteland Warfare. There was a load of stuff came in for that. Modiphius started selling the STL files, so I bought them up, and there's loads of stuff that you can't do on an FDM machine. So the natural thing was to speak to 3D Jake again, and he helped us a lot more this time. I didn't just rush in. I picked up the upgraded version of the Elegoo Mars to the Elegoo Mars Pro or S or something like that. So far the filtration system's been absolutely fantastic, but we're also not using the... we had a big problem with Anycubics resin last time, and you just couldn't get the smell out of the... well, not even out the garden at one point. It just stunk. And luckily this time we've done exactly the same prints, exactly the same cleaning, and there's nowhere near the smell. Even Joe said the smell's not even close. And the other thing with it is we got the cleaning station, which is fantastic. We're still not using the Cure station part of it because we've got that much going through that I'm constantly needing the cleaner running, which is probably still running now, which I forgot about. Oops. But yeah. So, as I said, this is just white primer, null in mix, to get the majority of the detail sorted. I might not get this done. I don't think these will dry in time for showing the next stage. Do I have a dry one? I don't. So what I tend to do is I used to use GW's Prexetti white dry brush to finish them off. You do this stage, then you do the dry brush stage, and then I put all of the joints in the black, where it's obviously the black joints and bits that like the weapons and stuff like that. So I'll clean that brush. And clean my glove as best as I can. And that goes, oh god, that side's covered in the white. So when I come to do the dry brush, as I say, I used to use the GW Prixetti white, and I just didn't. It works and it's good, but I saw some, again, I just picked something up off YouTube of someone dry brushing to get a good quality white, and they advised Liquitex heavy body acrylic white. It's titanium white, and it's not wet paint. It's like a, I don't know, yeah, like an artist's paint, acrylic. Well, it is artist's acrylic paint, and using that as a dry brush was absolutely phenomenal. And I've literally never looked back since. But that's my second tub of it. Hey Jack, who in the stream thinks I should show Jack what he missed right at the start? Hands up. It's only going to take 2 of you to get me to show Jack the super duper alt art card that I've been showing off. Close up. Thank you for the sub. So Jack, that's 3-1, 4-1. He needs to know 5-1. Oh, there we go. I can't go back on the majority. So Jack, there we go. This is the super duper expose card from 1.0. I see it every day. Wait, what? Oh, and he missed out on the hype train. We got a new emote. I think Jack, I thought Jack had fainted with such beauty on the screen. So yeah, it's back. Well, I'm just going to see, do I have the emote? What emote did we get? Oh yeah, monkey. Hype chimp. So we got the hype chimp emote. We really need emotes sorting. Foxy. Some ideas for emotes, people. We've got a couple of emotes that we can do. Other than the hype chimp. So the serious things that you have missed, Jack, is we have a stream giveaway today. Yeah, I don't know what to. Oh, should we talk about it tomorrow? I'll be on early. So I was just like, I can't do emotes. I wonder if Zoe can do emotes. I need an emote guy. So Stormtroopers, Nanny Bot, yeah. Dice tray emote. What was the one we were gonna do? Card reader emote for, yeah. So the basics are to what this one is already. Oh, so I could no, because he doesn't go white. Yeah, cool. We can sort that out. So I'm just running through. I'm actually doing part of a commission on the live stream tonight, Jack. It's a load of storm. It's a core set. So I've just shown people that start off with a white Stormtrooper, sprayed white with, as I said, I use Badger's primer. And then a 75% 75% lamium medium to 25% Null in oil wash to get the black and get all the lining and that. And it seems to have I've missed a bit. I've missed a bit. Might be able to pick it up with that. His leg's got none on whatsoever. Next one off the line. When it starts drying, you start seeing the bits that you've missed. It's not a problem just to nip back and do another quick cut. So, just for Jack, and Jack knows how this works anyway. So, giveaway tonight. Thank you for the subs. Slander and lies? Slander and lies. I'm not sure who you are, but thank you very much. And Oracle Orca, thanks for the follow. So, oh no, stupid. I think it has frozen. There we go. I think I fixed it. So, the giveaway tonight is a Darth Vader double-sided X-Wing card. One of Kay's kindly donated double-sided Mines, Device and Bombs crib card. A Rebel Officer for Legion, which is a very, very, very nice piece of art. I do like that, even for a Rebel. Don't let Dead stay here with me say that. The DH-44 Sniper Rebel and the DLT-19X Sniper on the other side. So that is for everyone. So all you have to do to be in with a chance of that is oops. It was good seeing you again on Sunday, Steve. Sorry I had to rush off. I had stuff I'd totally forgotten about. So anyone can win that who follows the stream and has bought tickets. If you are a subscriber, which lots of people have resubbed tonight, there is the Kazunda Best Pilot in the Galaxy Fireball foil card. Really nice blue on that. So if you've subbed and you win the raffle, you will get one of those thrown in as a gift. Oh, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell who people are. And if you've donated tonight, like Steve did and Foxy did so far, then I will throw in the stealth device as well. And it's the credit card plastic one from, I think it was top 8 or top 16 regionals last year. So some good prizes there tonight. Especially thanks to K at Fully Modded Lighting, which as you can see there, if you use Friends of ProTech on his store, you get 10% off. So cheers, K. And if anyone's wondering why it's not Sneak, is I managed to overdose myself on Sneak this afternoon. I had a can that I thought I'd only had one of, and I was on to my third. So definitely powered by Sneak tonight. Just I can't drink any more of it, or I'll be not going to sleep. So some of the stuff that Jack really, really likes is points. You don't need... Yeah, that's the one. So, paint this week. I'll do the... There's a bit of a left field one. I've been talking to Foxy about this. I am the testiest tester for the whitest white, the brightest white. No white beetles were harmed in the production of this paint. The brightest white, teeth, ghost, jacket. This is a company. The artist is Stuart Semple, and he made the blackest black that we used some time ago. So a couple of things came up on his Facebook feed a couple of weeks back, so we decided to approach him and try and get some. So we've got some bits and pieces from him. So we've got the Stuart Semple, and this is for evaluation purposes only. White 2.0 beta. So this is evaluation white. It smells of coconut. It really does. Now, his paints technically are artist's paint for doing murals and stuff like that. I was wondering if I didn't want to spoil more. I'll just do it around the bottom. So it's not designed for... It's not miniature paint as such, but I'd just like to see... The coverage is... it's reasonable. It's not... As you can see there, it's covered in one brush. But that's over cream, so it's not too bad. Let's try it on the brown. Yeah, it's covering the brown really well. That's actually quite nice. So, it's got nice coverage. It is water based, so it comes off with the water. To get rid of my good brushes, and let's have a play around with a bit of it in. So even on small, it's working well. Have I got anything that I would like painting? So we're going to get Fred out, and I know Fred gets used and abused a lot, so here's Fred the Stormtrooper. So I'm going to try it thin down a bit with my usual thinner mix. I've got some new thinner to try next week. I've been told it will be coming. So, thinning it. Using that thinner, it's not separating and it's not causing any major problems. Wow. Considering that's a bright green, that's an interesting white. The white's coating the green really well. I think one or two coats should... Yeah, that I have got one commission left. And again, I've discussed this today with Foxy. After this commission, for the core set, we are hanging up our commission brush, and I'm just going to go with painting what I want to paint. still don't know who you are. That does really smell of coconut. So, I'll put that one away for now. So yeah, evaluation purposes only. Yeah, I've got a couple of bits I'd like to... In fact, you know what? I'm going to splodge someone. It is there for evaluation. So... And this guy is... He's renowned for his paints. The Blackest Black was in all of the big magazines like GQ magazine and all of that. It was absolutely phenomenal. Let's say it is an artist's paint, but what isn't? Vallejo started as artist paints, turned into miniatures paints and stuff like that. So, sorry, and as you've just seen there, that is straight off the brush. I haven't watered it; it was straight out of the pot, and that's coated bare wood because the other side's still got that. That is bright white. Josh? Josh! Yes. Josh, and I think I know who's painting it for you then. Is this your new... Do I need to follow this account for you? No, TBP would never play, but I think that is the commission painter. Keep that white away from the Mogwai. Yeah, that is bright, bright white. Bright whites? Bright whites? Sorry. Oh, God, Jack. So, not only did, obviously, we got the sampliest samples, and everything is the blackest black, the yellowest yellow, the bluest blue. It's across the board. So, what we also got is Stuart Semple's Lit. Now, these are powders that you add to a... Thank you, Tavern Wars. So these are powders that go... Now, you add these to a medium. Yeah, cool. I'll see if I can do it now. I'm trying to press buttons and not break things. There we go. Oh dear. Anyway, I've followed you, Josh, so I can see and help with stuff. So we have, I think, that's a green colour. That's yellow. That's blue. So yeah, and they all they're all glow in the dark colours. The only problem is, albeit we've got all four of them, and they're really, really lovely guys at over there. I just didn't get any medium to put them in yet. So I've got the whitest white. We do have this one that I haven't even opened, which is called Heavy Metal. This is meant to have the silverest silver in it, which I'm really, really interested in doing. Some B2s. I've got some more news about B2s as well. Oh, look at that. That's a class little, like an old-fashioned milk thing that's been leaking everywhere. So, that's the silver. Silverest silver. We have the copperest copper. The brown, goldest gold. And the blackest gold. So there's black gold there as well. So, and that's practically dry. So, you know, I did have loads of them kicking about. Look what Joe and Zoe bought me. It's a Porsche. And you can drive it in Forza if you want. I did have loads of those wooden discs painted black, so I could do loads of testing and have all the things, but guess what? I seem to have misplaced them all. Oh, breaking things, breaking. Don't break everything. Ah, I'll know what I'll do then. One of my cards. So. Let's go for the silver first. Cool. I just gotta. You can see that the metallic pigments in this are unreal. That's. I would like to put that next to the Vallejo Chrome. But yeah, the coverage on it is pretty good because it's going straight over the purple. Again, it's coming off in the water, so it's definitely water based. Good stuff. Let's do a copper. Hi, snowing. There's rebel stuff in the prize pool tonight again. So copper. Ooh. I think this works better as well when you're watering it down because it's just not as. That's got massive coverage on it. So that bottle is full. That is literally just popped. I don't think I can get it back in without splurging everywhere. That's amazing. So that is very, very metallic-y copper. I do like that one. Oh, and the bacon sandwich offer. See, that's what you get for not being here in time. Thank you for the sub, mate. We might extend the... yeah, as if I've been gabbling on for 6 months. So, here we go, the goldest gold. This does work better the faster you work it. I'd love to see it through the airbrush because that gold is really, really nice. That might be a good one to go through the airbrush. It was, if you sub tonight, Captain Rex will make you a bacon sandwich. You've just got to go and get it. Yeah, the pigmentation in it is ridiculous. You could probably water these down quite considerably. Yeah, he was asking what the offer was. No, they're not. They're next, mate. These are... it's an artist. They're an artist's paint. And it's another set that... look. For evaluation uses only on the bottom. Evaluation purpose. So... apparently, I'll find the sticker because stickers don't lie, and I do need to do a few more bits and pieces with these because just doing them on a piece of cardboard isn't So, I am the testiest tester of the whitest white. So, we've got a few bits to play around with. So, that's the heavy metal colour set that they do. Comes in a... oh, hey, my eyes are going blurry. Comes in a really nice, bright... 4 hours for me. Box. I'm going to put them back in for now. So I know where they are. And I don't knock them over and smash them. They are glass bottles. They very much remind me of milk bottles. That sort of old style. Really nice. So heavy metal set. So they're the colours. And they're really strong. And I'm going to, as I say, Jack, I'm going to try them through the airbrush. Because I think they'd be quite good through the airbrush. So on top of that, obviously, we've got the whitest white, which was really white. Are you ready for this, Snowy? That's the white. And that was one coat. Really, really good coverage on it. But, haha, thank you, Jack, for the sub. There was also this. Oh, yes, I was thinking the goldest gold on the C3PO. This white, I need to test over a few things and try not to spill it. But this white could actually be a godsend for some stuff that we do. I do need to do more testing on it because I did his head straight over the green and it's fully covered the green over in one coat. So I also got this, which is Phase, which is heat sensitive water-based paint. Uh-oh. And I must admit, the products aren't cheap. Try white, then a 50-50 wash on the same. Ah, right. Now I know why I didn't get... Ah. So, Phase is also a powder. Oh, and a little thing of how to use it, and a thank you. So it's a pigment. It's purple and pink. I haven't seen any other colours yet. So, this is what I wanted for the other ones. So, Super Base is the basing liquid. So, that obviously they've given us all of the pigments. So, we've got pink lit, yellow lit, blue lit, and lit. Lit is green. So, that would work on thingies. Vader's Wordsley lightsaber. So let's have a go at this. Oh, you even get a ice cream spoon. Yes, James. Now that smells of yogurt. So we've had coconut, yogurt. So let's have. So that's the base, which is looks like a white medium. I'm trying not for it to go poof, and I suddenly turn purple. Wow. Let's just have a. No. He's an artist, so it's mixed to your desire, usually. What I will do, though, is to double check, because there was a nice card in it. Measure out some phase pigments, add a few drops of water to the mix and mix into the paste carefully, just a little. Add a soup base. We recommend 9 parts base to 1 part. Yes, there is a recipe, but paint things with it. Apply heat and see it change colour. Share your work on. So yes, 9 to 1. Oh hell. I'm nearly at the point of thinking that he's just poured yogurt into the pot. Right. So I'm going to use the white base that he gave us. Right, this is fairly thin. But I think with the pigment, if you add the pigment to a colour already, it might actually add to it. So I was thinking of adding the pink to Vader's lightsaber, the red that I use for it, to give it a night glow effect. Yeah, that smells of yogurt. I don't taste it. At some point I will probably lick my brush by mistake. I'm going to do a... Let's try in there. Try a glow in the dark one. It's sealed. Oh, I see why it's sealed. The pink's coming out already. Oh! Pink everywhere. So I'm guessing the base is like a white paint. And that's why I should have put a bit more white into that. And that would have given the coverage. I've got pink everywhere. Right, let's have some liquid. Give that a... There we go. Yeah. The thing is, I don't think they're designed for miniature painters, mate. they're designed for canvas artists that throw paint all over, and I've managed to get black mixed in with this, so I'm just taking their product and trying it in our world, and I think there's some good applications to be had, and I think adding that pink to a lightsaber effect if you've already got the red in there, adding that over the top won't detract the colour too much. Yeah. Adding more pigment does make it a lot. Yeah. Oh! Everything's going flying. I'm wearing it all at the moment. The powder is everywhere. And let me clear of that. It may take a while for that purple to go off and the pink to go off, but I'll test it in a bit. It's only 8 o'clock. Cool. Yeah, they're nowhere near dry. So as I say, I'm going to be playing around with the 3 colours, the phase, knocking stuff over. So I've got super base, I've got phase, and I've got all the colours that can go in this box. Oh, 1, 2, many. There we go. Cool. So when we get back to it, if anyone wants to try it, I don't mind pink Stormies, yeah. Ben would be going absolutely mental about now. So, yep, that's still wet. I'm not going to touch that. Those have dried really well. So, I might try a C3PO, or I might try one of the pure Stormtroopers that in the gold, and see how the clears work over the gold. That could be a new gold for me to start using. Right. This is the more... These are miniatures based. And again, we were very lucky to get hold of these. And these are by Chimera paints. Now I know Snowy watches one of the painters who uses these paints. We haven't got the full set because they apologised and they basically said they just don't have them. They've flown off the shelves. So that's all we've got at the moment. Minus that, which is the medium to make it go satin. 2, 4, 6, 7. With 7 missing. So there's bright reds, there's blues and stuff like that. So I did manage to get the white, I did manage to get the black, and I did manage to get a yellow, which were the big ones that I wanted to try, because obviously black and white are the colours that we use all the time. And thanks Danny for the like. So let's have a go of white. I'll be honest with you, Jack, I've been painting quite some time, and until Snowy shared, or until Broken Toad shared and Snowy shared this, I'd never heard of them either. They are... It doesn't say how much... Oh, 30ml bottle. I think it's a very generous 30ml as well. So, 1 blob of white. Trying not to waste this stuff. Again, it's not the cheapest. Chimera, yeah. Chimera colours. They come back to a different name. It won't come back to a website. Chimera Colours. It's a company that does busts and stuff like that. If I had my spreadsheet of people who have been supporting us, like Chimera, I could... Wow. Pegaso World is the guys. And this paint, every time I've seen this paint used, and I should be doing it myself, it's been on a wet palette. But as I say, I'm just quickly trying it. The lads that use it only use these 14 paints. They don't quickly switch to a Vallejo pink or a Games Workshop blue. If they don't have the colour, they take the colours and on the wet palette they make the colour that they want. The pigment content in this stuff is, again, for a miniatures paint, they are pure pigment acrylics, and they're not the cheapest. So should we have a zoom in, and you can actually see some of. Right, so that's the whitest white, and you can see the streaks and stuff like that. Is that actually? Oh, look! It works! Oh my god. So that pigment is unreal. I can't see the dark because obviously it's far too light in here and I can't turn the lights off. So I'll flip that over. So this is the white, and I think it's already got some of the mixing stuff in, so yeah. Again, it's, you can't actually see what I'm doing, so I'm adding the thinner to it and thinning it out and trying to get it as thin as possible. So this is down to glaze level. It's not even, trying to get it there. So we're at glaze level there. Yes, it's heat activated. Right. So sorry, did that off that. So this is the white, and it's at quite a thinned out level. As you can see there, it's gone to the point of separating because I bet I'm meant to be using that medium, and you'll see it in a minute. And what I've always talked about, you can tell how good a paint is by how far you can stretch it. And I'm definitely using the wrong material because I'm using Vallejo airbrush thinner, but it's still not separating out much considering how far it's. So there we go, we'll try that, and just on here, now the white, even in its very thinnest form, is putting down quite a decent coverage. So if we come away from that, I'll go back to it in a second and show you. Let me just try it on the black. This is getting coated white anyway, so it's not too much of a an issue. So, oh, as anyone knows, white over black is, forget it. I have bottled Ulthan Grey, and I use the Ulthan Grey and go over the Ulthan Grey with a white, so it's two coats. And that is, as I said, that's thinned out, and that's straight over black. It's got a nice coating on it, and it's quite that's straight over. So if I take it at its thickest content, and you can see it's a lump on the brush. Yeah. Snowy. Yeah. That stuff is a white version of foundation paint. That is phenomenal. So that's the white. My now front of the shop go-to white. All the other stuff can disappear. Let's have a check of the black, because everyone uses black, so you can't tell, but the black's smooth. Sorry, the black has gone on smooth, and black's never a problem, but to have it thinned massively. There we go. Yeah. Oh, sorry guys. Now that's the black. There's so much water in there. Yeah, I'll have a word with them, mate. Even just the white, and I'll see about getting it. That's... oh. So we've got the yellow next. Now the yellow hasn't been thinned. It hasn't had anything. So that's just the blob of yellow. Obviously it started to separate. You can see it turned into lumps. That's why it should be on the wet palette. And that's me. That's not the paint. That's just me being stupid and not thinking of it. Oh, wow. That's not as good as the white. I have to admit. Sorry. So that's the white that I did there. It goes on well, yeah. I'm not looking for well. I'm looking for, oh my god. So over the white, oh god, sorry about it. So over the white base. Pow. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try it on the black, mate. Mr. Black Base. Let's try a thin down version first. So, this is dilute. Right. That's so dilute, it's going on like a wash. Oop. Oh, God, sorry, guys. Shout at me. Tell me I'm... so that was the... Bloody Stormtrooper getting in the way. Get out of the way. That was the dilute up near this bunny's sneak head. So actual straight paint, straight from the pot. Not as good as the white. Yes, they do. They definitely do, Captain Rex. There was a lot of nice stuff on that site. So, compared to the white, which has very high coverage, the yellow's slightly down. But going over... Oops, sorry, Snowy Trooper. But going over the white that we've just put down, that's a phenomenal yellow. So that... you could probably do it a little bit thicker and try it, but I think the yellow is struggling to go over the black a little. It splats it everywhere. But as soon as you hit the white, it jumps. Thank you for the donation, Peapod. So that is let's have a quick look. It is pretty good. I do. So, as a price point, I'm just trying to get the quick view up. It's round about a €5.73 for a bottle. So, £5 or £6 a bottle. It's a 30ml bottle, and it's got coverage like that, where if the white alone's worth it to get it, that sort of thing. And as you can see, the yellow over the white is phenomenal. It's not as good. It's not that great over the yellow, but it does cover. What were the? So there's a dark angel-y type green as well. Obviously, I need to play around with these a lot more. And it needs to be on a wet palette, and I'm being very sparse with it because it's not the cheapest. That green's nice. If I was doing a Dark Angels army, Snowy, just try it over the black. Oh, that's the liquid. Yeah. Over the black. That's got the... It's like a very... No, I'm not buying a new army again, but if I was doing I'm not doing Space Bloody Wolves. So if you thin it down and do it over the white, you get a nice foresty green. But if you do it thick, or a second coat, that's quite thick there, you get a very dark... Yeah, it's a very nice colour for Dark Angels. Especially over the black. It just looks black. I'm very sorry about the camera, but that is... It's got the black... Yes, Nighthawk green. But then you can... Let's do something. Let's look as though we know what we're doing. Let's take a bit of the yellow and add the green in, and we get Death Guard green. A little bit more. I think that's a bit too much, but there we go. Death Guard green. Yeah, that just went straight over the black. That didn't even... So that's just gone straight over the black. The pigment, the mix. box is quite good. So let's have some liquid down on here, so we get the base of the colour. So some of the green. Let's have some of this. Blend it. Yellow. Mix a bit of yellow in. So it also blends really nicely. I don't know if you can see that, but the blend on it's really nice. Again, that's the high pigment in the paint. Thank you for the donation, Ulfric. So you can see the colours merging together, and if you, yeah, that's nice. That is the pigment. It's yeah. Snowy will tell you I can't remember the bloke's name, Snowy. I know he's just come up on my feed this afternoon painting, and I watched him for about half an hour. And the paint was just, the work he was doing was just phenomenal. Mixing a bit of paint, stippling, putting it in. So, yeah. I do like that paint. That's that white. The white and the black are probably going to be two of my go-to colours now. He's Italian. I can't. What was his name? Beyond that, that's not his name. Did it have big in it or something? I've got no idea. It's not that. But the paintwork that was it something big something? Big. If I do a big search. Big Bully. Big Child Creatives. Big Child Creatives, and he was doing some gorgeous work earlier. Peel and Barber. It's a dwarf, quite a big dwarf miniature. But yes, he was doing some demos yesterday of colour palettes and stuff like that. He's a really interesting guy, but I don't think it goes. Does he put it on YouTube, or does he just? Don't think he does YouTube, but he had the paints in as well. Is that his name? I don't know his name, but yeah, he's also got a Black Sailor's Legend of the. Yes, they did. That was the one that Snowy showed me, and they were using these Chimera paints, and that's where I picked up that. And I was going to try the Chimera paints from. I don't know what colour that one is. Oh, so that's a violet, but it looks black. So I guess again, the violet is a huge pigment. Red oxide. The yellow is warm yellow, I'm sure that is yellow oxide, so rusty type stuff. Yeah, there's loads of stuff he's done. BigChildCreatives.com. Cobberland is his range of miniatures, and yeah, the Henson, but one of the Henson things is in his thing at the top. But yes, I don't know how people have that much time to paint. I'd love to do painting to that nth degree. So, as I say, I'll have a word with Chimera, see if they're... that's the only one with a shaker in. Nope, that's got one in as well, you just have to shake it hard. I'll have a word with the guys that make the paint, see if I can get hold of some and get it over here as well for us. If people are interested. I know I am. I think that was one of the people that we contacted, Foxy. So they're definitely high on the priority list to get some stuff on the table. So these Stormtroopers are... Oops! Oh, bugger. Right, I'm going to have to redo him. He just head planted the pallet. Yeah, I'll try. The simple fact of you being there to give me all of that help would probably be 90% of why I'll get any of these, because you know me in English. English is my native language, but I suck at English. Let's see if I can get some of this. Yeah, they look cool with yellow masks. I just don't see my customer agreeing with you, Snowy. Yeah, and once this is all over, the fact that we can get you guys round that have been helping and have party times and fun and reap the benefits of any of the stuff that we've got. That one that we've been sorting today, I've been looking at all of their stuff. Oh my god. That would be... getting some of their stuff to try. Are you still here, Dead Stay? Just while I clean up the not bacon. Oh, go on then. Barbecue bacon sandwiches or just bacon sandwiches? He's not yellow anymore. I remember we went and played. We stood around because I wanted the promo figure, and then when we eventually got through it all, there was only one promo figure for us. Parabellum. Blashed for me. There's bacon. Game called Conquest. They had some beautiful boards set up at Expo last year, and we had a quick demo of it. The lads were lovely. Well, Foxy's helped me with a couple of promotional emails to send out to companies, and you can bring whatever you want, mate, as long as you're here. So we reached, with Foxy's help, there we go, fixed. We reached out to Parabellum, and they've got a couple of things possible for us to do. They've moved on from just the ones that we used, and yeah, they're into the second iteration of the rules, so it would be interesting to get a rule set. Hopefully we can get a starter set. Yeah, that was them. We met them at Expo, and they were lovely guys. Really, really wanted to help. At the time, they couldn't do much. He did give me a one of two rule books that they had, like a pre-print version, and I was like, didn't know that. Well, hopefully they're going to send some bits and pieces over for us to play around with and have a go of, and we'll see where we go from there. Hopefully do some streams, painting the stuff, playing with the stuff, and they've just done a Norse army for it, the Nord, and I don't know, Russell. I remember Darren Watson, but I can't remember where from and what. Possibly from Siam. So I'd love a Nord, some of the Nord stuff to paint. He's found the monkey. So yes, we're going to give that a play around with and stuff. So we're past the half-past mark. I am going to start the stream giveaway. So well, maybe see if we can do a joint thing, all get together. If I can get an army or two out of them, we've all got something to play with. So the giveaway tonight, for anyone who has missed it, the main prizes are the Darth Vader card, the Bombs and Mines card by our friends at Next Level Painting, Next Level LEDs, at just Kay sent me them from Fully Modded Lighting. So Rebel Officer and the double-sided sniper card. Now they are the basic ones, so if you've followed, there's 3 of them to give away today. If you win one of those 3 and you are a sub, you will also get the Kazuda card. We've got 3 of them as well. So if you win one of them and you're a sub, you get one of them. If you've donated tonight, we're going to throw in the stealth card. Now the stealth device card is not the cardboard one, it is the credit card plastic one. I think these go for about 20 quid on the black market. Wouldn't know myself because don't do stuff like that. So it's got the Falcon and it's got Slave 1 on that. Some nice scummy ship. It could both be scum ships. So tickets are 100 each. Giveaway. It's open to everyone. You have to be a follower to win. 10 tickets maximum per person. I read that wrong earlier. Subscribers get an extra one. And you have 30 minutes starting now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the button that gets rid of Dale for a minute. And oh no, it won't let me do it. Ad. It won't let me do an advert. Yes, it's letting me roll an advert. I'm doing an advert so Dale can't see us. Shh. And I'm nipping to the loo so no one can see me. Back in a minute. Oh, wow. I didn't just kick everything over, honest, and make a right mess behind me. I'm back. How's the new chair? Is absolutely phenomenal. I'm actually going to stand up and give it a whirl. So, absolutely, even that memory foam pillar is gorgeous. So far, my backside is still perfectly sore. Sounded totally wrong, but yeah, it's been fantastic. I can tilt it. I've got it slightly tilted back. So while I'm actually on the computer or while I'm painting, the only thing I have done is I've got a car seat cover on the bottom half, because this gets covered in paint. No matter what chair I've got, I cover this arm. Now the arm replacements are £37, so I'm not too fussed about that. So I can get a new arm. Is it? That's where. Thank you for the donation, Craig. That's much appreciated. So yeah, the arm can be replaced for 30 quid, or both of them. So if I get paint on it too much. But they've given me because I shared it on Facebook, they've given me a 5-year extended warranty. So yeah, it's just... yeah, I will fall asleep. So far it has been absolutely flipping great, and I am going to get a lot more work done in here over the next couple of months. As I've said before, this is my last commission job. I'm stepping away from doing commissions. I just lose heart in painting when I get to do a commission. I've got a couple of friends who I will still do it for. Some close friends, but other than that, we are going to step away from doing commissions, and I'm going to paint what I love. I'm going to look in beanies and pick something off the shelf. I'm going to look on the 3D printing stuff. This is something that I 3D printed, and Snoid basically strong-armed me into backing the other night. Sat there minding my own business, and he was like, "You've got to back this. You have to back this." I could be lying as well, but I just noticed he's got some. So, come on. There we go. So this is Gorntack. There is lots of little bit. I haven't cleaned this one up yet, so there's lots of bits of support still left on him. So he needs cleaning a lot. There's no sandwiches. Yeah, his name's on the base. All of them are. So I've backed the Kickstarter that this fella's from, and there's loads of them. There's no game attached to it. It's just you can use him in D&D, and he's Legion skill, so he's 32 mil. but you can resize it and stuff. So I've cleaned one of them up. I did two, so he's all cleaned up, ready for painting. This one, the grey one, I'm cleaning up, and I'm going to give it to Zoe to paint. So we've been playing around with the resin printer. We've done shoulder pads. Some that Steve might be interested in. I've found some Black Templar shoulder pads and shields and stuff like that. So there's a lot of accessories for Space Marines and Orcs and stuff like that that I can start printing. And I know Snowy was eyeing up the shoulder pads. Were you on when I showed the other ones off, Steve? That I've totally lost. So these are the ones. Obviously, I know a certain Ian that might be interested in these ones. That's just one's come off. Cannons for X-Wing, possibly. So that is... So 2 of them take an hour and a half. So for 20 shoulder pads, it's an hour and a half's work. But it's also 31 pence of resin. So that costs 31 pence. I can't commercially sell them, but I don't... Yes, there's salamanders as well, but I didn't want to tell Snowy that because all of his salamanders are painted. It's resin, mate. If you get close... Will that go any closer? It will go closer. And I mean... Right. This is going to be probably quite hard, but if I can get the light... There. Can you see... Just there. And... Just there. There was a slight amount of circling. You can't feel it, and it's 0.1 of a millimeter layer at a time. So the circles, you'd probably pick up more detail loss on a Space Marine and stuff like that. But the resin stuff that we've been doing has been phenomenal. I've done loads of other bits as well that will be getting shown off later. So, but this is a car done for... It's just scenery. And it's a rusted car. They fit both, mate. I need to double check, but I think they fit both. And yes, I don't mind doing you a couple of sets. So this was done on the filament printer, and it's a car for Fallout. And for a scenery piece that you're going to lash with paint, lash with rust, yeah, I don't think it's too bad. And it was a couple of hours. I think it was about 4 or 5 hours on the printer. Whereas that's the resin one of approximately the same sort of time, and they've both been primered and they've both been covered in stuff from the desk. But you can see the massive difference between the two types of printing. There's a lot more to learn in the resin printing stuff. It's not as simple. There's a couple of faults come through from the resin one, which I didn't realise straight away. So if you noticed, the PLA one has got the spikes that didn't, and a couple of the wheels went misshaped. But again, it's settings, and I'm just getting used to the printer again. We used a similar printer a while back, but the difference is massive. And for miniatures, I dare say me using to print miniatures for myself, and it's not. I'm not using it commercially. I'm using it for me and my friends. So it hasn't been put through the business sort of thing. It's a toy for me to play with. So that is things like these. Technically, we can't sell them because the artist that made them is. I would prefer to send the artist some. Some money rather than the sites that these are all on. So we have 85 tickets from 14 users. Some people have gone deep into this one. Still 18 minutes left. The other thing I wanted to show was, I haven't looked at it yet. I don't know what they're like. But the last time we were on, I showed you the Call to Arms Imperial Faction starter set, the resin one, which had the resin figures in. We have the plastic starter set now, which I was going to open after the stream, but since I can't do any dry brushing on the Stormtroopers, I will quickly open one of these so we can see what the so this is just out this week. And Call to Arms, plastic bases, very much like GW, and then a sprue. So the legs are separate, the arms are separate, front and backs of the bodies are separate. Oh, have you tried them? I told you I don't sell. By the way, that's as nice as the resin set. I might actually swap my resin set and use the have a plastic set myself. I did tell you. So for people who don't know, right? These are. Sorry, I will answer that. Yeah. Unless I want to keep it and use it for myself. So, there's a few different types of miniatures material, Jack. It's not just resin or plastic. There's a couple of different types of plastic. Hi, Obidos. So, this is the plastic set. That is the resin set. So, when you get a resin miniature, it's normally on something like that, and in this case it's a bit softer plastic. You can tend to get a lot more detail, and obviously these are single piece, so they're a lot easier to put together. I'm trying to find him on here. I think that's him. So yeah, it's a one piece, a two piece, so an arm attaches and you're basically done. So they're injection molded with like a resin. Not injection molded, they're probably rubber molds. 2-part mold possibly. Yeah, there's a line down there. So it's a 2-part mold. Comes together, rubber, liquid resin goes in, cures. Whereas these tend to be a big metal mold, and they inject, they force hot plastic in, and then it cools, and you get that. So two different ways of doing it. The resin is synonymous, that's a big word for me, for higher quality, like the old metal stuff used to be. You 2 seconds, Craig. I will sort that. What did you do? There you go. Try it again, Craig. We've had a couple of issues where people have donated on the night. It's basically when you come on for the first or second time and use the bot, which is the points or stuff like that. Sometimes it doesn't catch up. If in a couple of days you've suddenly got 1,000, then that's a bonus. It might catch up again. I was going to say yours haven't caught up yet either, Steve. What's going on? But then I've just seen that you've spent them all. So that's... I've lost the plastic. That's right. If you want to enter the raffle, Craig, there are 100 points per raffle ticket or raffle entry, and you basically type in exclamation raffle and however many tickets that you want, whether it be 1 or 10. And I've just got a metal splinter. It's nice to see you in... Sweet. Nice to see you in here. And I keep missing all... I saw all the comments a couple of weeks back when you were on Facebook after the stream. Because sometimes my Facebook stream... I'm just checking now. Yeah, that's not picked up. Thank you for the message, Snowy. I'll message them over. Oh, that's who I'm talking to, mate. That's who replied to us, and we're actually talking to him. Yes, there is 2 different types of glue. Cool. Welcome to Twitch. For the resin, I use Gorilla Super Glue Gel. It's very controllable. It doesn't flow everywhere, and it grips like a gorilla. And for plastic, I use Contactor. Best stuff on the market. Yeah, cool. That's it. Yeah, that's who I've been talking to today. I don't think I've had any messages back yet, but Foxy's been helping me with my eloquentness, because I can talk to people face to face, but putting it into words in a... Yes, revel. Yeah. Putting words onto paper, you know me, I get things muddled and can't really do it. English fails me. The only other one... Yes, you do words good. Not yet. I've tried to order this and they were out of stock, but we will be getting Contactor in, as well as this stuff. Now, a lot of people swear by this. I will be getting some of this if I can get it, and it's Tamiya extra thin. And as an example, that's how thin it is. It is just water, but you get a brush and you dip it in, run it down the edge of the piece that you want gluing, stick them together. Good for everyday use, phenomenal for very fine detail stuff. So I have both. I use both. I've just bought a new bottle of that. I'm not saying that I spilt it, but if you knock it over, it tends to go everywhere because it is super fine. It's extra fine even. Yes, it is, yes. So one of the other things that I love from Revel, and I've also tried to order in, is Plasto. And that is the same, very much similar to green stuff, but in a tube. and very much the same as plastic putty. It just doesn't shrink as much as a lot of the other brands. So yeah, I use Plasto quite a bit. Some good Revel stuff. I've talked to a few people today about products. A couple of them have basically told me to stock. I won't say what products. I'll just get this off. But if I've used a product, and I don't get on with it, and I don't like it, and it doesn't fulfill what it's meant to. It could have other uses. Other people use it. This is annoying as anything. Plastic. Then I'm simply just not going to stock it in the shop. I was speaking to someone that I'll be speaking to in a couple of minutes anyway. If I don't get on with it and I don't like it, I'm not going to support it. I'm not going to put it into the shop when it's something that I don't like. I'm not going to sell what technically is you guys something that I wouldn't use myself, because A, there's something better out there, or B, there's a better way of doing it and not using that product, if that makes sense. I'd prefer it to be right. Thank you for the like, Thomas. I'm sorry at the moment you're just watching me try and get this plastic splinter out of my... There we go. Yes, but I'll play... oh God, I'm saying play. I'll play Rebel. I'll play Legion. So the models are nice. They're nice to paint. I just don't agree with what they stand for in the... yes, I have. Shh. I will use Legion products and all Legion products are then welcome in my store. Nope, that's not going to work either. He's going to find something with... oh, the cats. We've just been given monkeys. Oh no, the monkey's gone. Who stole the monkey? Ah, Twitch hype train. It's still there. Yay. No, no, not no rebels. No. Yes, pogs are cool. We need more. Oh, I need a GIF designer, not a GIF designer, a emote designer. Let's have a look how long we've got left on the giveaway. 5 minutes left on giveaway. Just in case anyone hasn't seen, they're doing Sneak Sour Apple, because look, you can't see it on me. It's gone. Look. Oh no. So Sneak are doing a sour apple. We'll have a look at it. Yeah, I like things like the cheese and stuff like that more than actual pictures. So yeah, just a big shout out to Sneak. There was an issue with my order. It got not their problem. It looked as though My cans and stuff got dropped in transit, burst one of the cans and turned the packaging into soggy mush. Not their problem. Their packing's normally pretty good, but I think this just got dropped from a decent height. At which I lost loads of stuff out of the thing, including some Sneak sachets, the new Sneak bottle, which is the monochrome bottle, which is really, really nice. It's got the rabbit on, and it smells of apple because I've been using it. Those guys got me the missing items out next day. They contacted the courier. The courier basically says, yep, it was delivered smashed, and they got me these out pretty much next day. Pretty spot on for a company. So 90 tickets now, 15 users, with 3 minutes left to go. That has been some users tonight ploughing in. So, donators tonight, we have had Stay Atkinson, thank you very much. Foxy, thank you. James, much appreciated. Ulfric and Craig. So, those guys are in line for one of my stealth devices if they manage to win. There's loads and loads of tickets. Maximum of 10, 100 points each. We've got a couple of other things planned coming up. I've still got the Lego helmets to do. I might do that at the end of the month. So I've got the TIE Fighter pilot helmet to do. I still need to get the others covered because they're getting dusty. And the three of us, me, Joe and Zoe, have started collecting the Speed Champions ones. Some of them are fantastic. Yeah, we'll have a play tomorrow. I've got to, while I'm doing Stormtroopers and stuff like that, I might stick some Legion figures in, paint some Legion, use some of my pictures of Legion figures, see what they come out like. And so we've got coming up to a minute left. I'm just seeing if anyone's been commenting over on the other channels. There's a lot watching from one of the streams. I think that's... yep. Tink with a clause in my new chair remote. Yeah. And a quick check. What else did we get to? We've had Tink for channel map. No. She doesn't let me sleep. She's an export. Commander Rex wins. Is it Expose 2.0 emote? I'm determined to find the video and link it back to everyone. You know, things like that always come back and haunt people. Oh, you can no longer enter the raffle. Slim down, yeah. I don't think it would fit in at the moment. Photos. Oh, it doesn't do videos anymore on your timeline, so you can't pick the videos out. That's not fair. I was going to share the video with everyone. photos. TV programs, films, music, books. Ooh. See all videos. You could all be in for a treat if it's here still. No. Oh, that's a shame. Or is this it? Nope. No, I don't have the video of the ice bucket challenge that we did. Unfortunately, I'll have to search back for that just to share it with everyone. So, let's go to the... where is it? Twitch. So, where we go? I'll put a piece of paper down because stuff. So the first pack, picking a winner for the first pack, and we have Ulfric. Ow, hairs, sticky pad. Well done, Ulfric. I'm going to start saving up for a month and sending you stuff, mate. Because I'm pretty guaranteed if I send you something out, you win on the next one. So, Ulfric and one each of them, mate. So... put them to one side. And our second winner is Smog Monster. So that's I'll double check to see if you're subbed. I can't remember. We have a check thing to go through. But, well done. I'm just checking. Smog Monster has subscribed, so you get the Kaz as well. So I'll put the Kaz in there for you. Drop us a message. Yeah, it's just literally come up as you said it that you subbed. This system actually works. Drop us a message. Oh, shiny, yeah. Drop us a message and I'll get that to you. I still can't remember who you are, and I know you've told me twice. And the final winner for tonight everyone's holding the breath is... Quick, put an advert on. Is Dale. So I will stick that in there. And that is a win for Dale. Who is probably not even listening. Oh, he is. I was going to say, did you run an ad there? So yeah, you're subbed. Gives us some prizes for next week. Tomorrow night, as probably Foxy and Snowy will tell you, there is no way that I'm getting anywhere near, and Dead State, I'm getting anywhere near putting a live stream on for actually playing X-Wing. Oh, okay, that one. Prizes assigned and complete. So yeah, there's the table's still horrific, even more so now with the resin printers in there because we've moved some more stuff back over. We will have some bumper game days. We've got some games planned. Obviously, some of the new stuff that's coming along, we need to get onto the table. I've got... Oh, he lives in another world. I'll still get it to him. I should have known that from... Yeah, he'll have to send me his address if he's awake. Yes, I remembered now. Because it's his... Yeah, all of his things are smog monsters. Yep. We got... I haven't shown it off today because I'm going to save it for tomorrow. The game that I've started painting this, and I stopped in the fear of actually already having it painted. We have Riot Quest. I've had a delivery from America of a fully painted Riot Quest set, and I'm on about everything. There's everything there from start to finish, all fully painted, barring 3 that are half painted. I'm gonna have a look at them. I might even get to doing some of those paintings tomorrow night. I might do that. I'll probably do some of the Stormtroopers. I'm going to try and get the bikes done tomorrow anyway. But I'll go through that and I'll show people what we've got and what games we're going to start playing. Because hopefully me and Zoe are going to learn Riot Quest. And also on top of that, I would like to probably play with some of the guys. I know Foxy's got it, and I know Jack's interested in it. So we are going to try something different on the way out today. This could go horribly wrong, but as you know, I've got a friend over in Blackpool who has a game store. He does another stream, and what we are going to try and do is what's called a raid. So what will happen is, if I do the raid, we should all go to that channel and watch what he's doing. It gives him a little boost for us raiding, and it helps his figures as well. So raid hype. So thank you everyone for subbing, donating, following, everything like that. It's been great tonight. I will do it again tomorrow night. I will eventually run out of things to demo and show off, but hopefully I like the raiders as well. And we've got some. We'll get back to some bare bones painting, maybe with some of the different beasts. I really, really, really want to paint that. Yeah, it's unlikely. Shh, Captain Rex. Shh. So thank you everyone. I'm now going to try and perform a raid. And hopefully everyone should go to Nuzlocke96. He's doing a Pokemon run from Diamond and Pearl. So hopefully, let's hit. He looks gormless. Just ignore him. So starting the raid. Did we raid? Did everything go through? Did I just break everything? What's the raid? I don't know what I've done. No, we're still all here. Pick a channel to raid. Nuzlocke. Play. Oh, I didn't press play. So, start raid. So we all go over in 5, 4, 3, 2. Good night, everyone. See us tomorrow. Raiding. Is everybody still here? Can you still see me, or have you gone? You gone? Gone.
Hello, Lee. There he is. Spent half the afternoon in film too much, so there's a bit